Jack Materko, this gives hope. This story gives hope to countless Lego fanatics around the world.
I find this one interesting because collectors markets are always a fascinating thing to watch the rise and fall of consumer goods on the secondary markets.
On the secondary markets. I like your economics lingo that you're spewing out there.
It's what it is, right? Like you buy a thing, you hold on to it for a while, you wait for people to get nostalgic about it, and you sell it to them for way more, right?
So here's the story. Toys, the subtitle, toys prove to be better investment than gold. To anyone who thinks that Legos are just toys for kids, think again. A new study has found investing in these plastic blocks will bring greater profits than if you had put your money into gold. That's my inflection with a question mark there.
Well, yeah, because, well, I mean, obviously the problem with the way that this study is presenting that is basically saying if you bought one of every set and averaged out their gain and what they're worth now, it would be 11% annually. But you might not be buying the cool set that's going to be the one that's worth 5 times what it's.
Well, this is the problem with talking at a piece like this, because we could easily go and start talking about, like, are you saying I need an S&P 500 fund of Lego models to get a proper return on my money?
Well, yeah, more or less. I think that's the way it's always been. You lived through the 90s with the comic book boom of foil print covers and embossed covers and Pogs. Remember Pogs? Pogs are basically Pogs were what prepared all the Gen X weirdos who are dabbling in crypto now. Like that's basically Pogs and NFTs, man.
Let me continue. Okay, so back to the article. In fact, according to researchers at the Higher School of Economy, HSC, it sounds very Harry Potterish, Higher School of Economy in Moscow, prices of retired Lego sets grow by at least 11% annually, which is higher than the average returns provided by gold and large stocks.
Okay, a couple things. First of all, this design book website, I don't know where this is from, that the data is coming from this Higher School of Economy in Moscow. Is this Lego prices in Russia specifically, or is this international?
Let's scroll down and maybe we'll find out. Led by Associate Professor Victoria Dobryanskaya, that's how I'm pronouncing that name, a group of researchers at HSC University explore financial returns on alternative collectible investment sets such as toys, using Lego bricks as an example. As specified in their study, such iconic toys with diminishing supply and high collectible value appear to yield high returns. Let's see. So here's part of the study. Looking at the prices of 2,322 Lego sets from 1987 to 2015, the team found that the average returns are 10% to 11%, which is more than blah, 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 blah. But there's a lot of disparity in those numbers. There's a lot of disparity because that's just the average. And as we all know, averages can lie.
Well, yeah, because you'll have the one set that was really hard to get. They had a picture of a Taj Mahal set. So let's say that one, right?
Right.
That one set might be 500% higher than the price you bought it for. And then the other 50 that you got that are worth less, well, sorry.
Later on in this article, it does tell you that typically the sets that go up high in price are the very small sets, Lego sets, and the very large. So we see the Taj Mahal right there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Big set. It's going to be worth more. It isn't because of the fact that there are more Legos either in that set. I just want to say the little Lego sets also go up higher in price. I just wanted to point that out.
Sure.
So here's the range, the great variation of the returns. It goes from minus 50% to plus 600% on an annual basis, with the prices of sets typically rising 2 or 3 years after they've been withdrawn from the market. So in other words, if you're lucky enough to have gotten a Taj Mahal set and then it went off market, it's going to go up in price a couple of years afterwards.
Assuming you can find the buyer.
Yes. Well,
if
that's
you know where to find Lego collectors.
Yes. The sets with the biggest growth in value on the secondary markets are the thematic ones related to famous architecture, popular TV series and movies, or holidays. In fact, the most expensive sets include the Millennium Falcon, the Death Star 2, and the Imperial Star Destroyer from Star Wars, the Cafe on the Corner, and of course, the Taj Mahal. That's supposed to be some kind of dramatic flurry of instruments, I think, at that point. The Taj Mahal.
Don't have one. Sorry.
That's okay.
We'll work on it. I'll work on getting sound effects. There's probably a way I can do that. You
want to scroll down a little bit?
Sure.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I do want the Star Destroyer. I'm not going to lie to you. That Star Destroyer looks pretty cool.